Everybody's going to receive absolutely free a surgical stainless steel paring knife, a $5 value with a 5-year guarantee. Now, folks, be really careful when you take it out of the box because it's like a razor on a stick. It's really, really sharp. Now, who's going to thank me after I give them their free knife today? Everybody, right? Everybody. Okay. Remember those commercials on TV 15 or 20 years ago where they cut through the aluminum cans? Who remembers those? The Genza knives. Yeah, who has the Genza knife?
I have one.
Oh, you had one? For a long time, right? Well, great, folks. Today I want to ask your thanks by introducing you to the Sharp Select Deluxe carving knife. It's a carving knife with slicer and a fork. A 3-in-1 knife, folks. Everybody has one of these in the kitchen, right? Old Faithful? Yeah, Old Faithful. You got to sharpen it all the time. It gets bent and cracked. The screws come out. A lot of bacteria and germs in there. It's kind of like a breeding ground for salmonella. You know what I mean? Hey, associate, right here. Aim the camera right here, man. That's good, right here. All right, that's where we want it. Yeah, a good breeding ground for all that kind of stuff. Bacteria, germs, salmonella. But folks, let me see. Who can I pick on today? What about you, lovely lady? Yeah, sure. Oh, excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, right there. Have you ever tried to cut a ripe tomato with an Old Faithful? Yeah, what you mean? You got to smush it, squash it, poke it to get it started. Usually end up with a can of tomato sauce or a bowl of tomato soup, right? That's where the Sharp Select Deluxe carving knife comes in, folks. This has a full tank construction. It's one piece from tip to tip. It's got a full hilt on it, so the weight of the knife pretty much does the cutting for you. Look at that, beautiful slices every time. Now those are beautiful, but folks, you got to realize I cut a lot of tomatoes every day, right? So I'm pretty good at it. Hey, we're looking for $1 million winner. What's another thing in the kitchen that's kind of tough to cut? Anybody? Potatoes. What else? Peppers. Yeah, that's not quite it, but what?
Garlic. Onions.
Did somebody say something with a B?
No.
What starts with a B?
Bread.
Bread. There you go. You're the $1 million winner. The check is in the mail. It'll be arriving next week. Don't wait too late now. Yeah, oven fresh baked bread, folks. This knife will cut some rutabagas. It'll cut watermelon, pineapple, meat. Yeah. Now, I heard rutabagas are tough to cut. That ought to do it. And what's going to happen when you take Old Faithful to cut that oven fresh bread, folks? What you got to get? Flatbread, mush bread. You can pay $50 just for a good bread knife, folks, but all it cuts is bread. The Sharp Select cuts everything. Look at this, nice thin slices. Nice thin, perfect slices right here. And that's really soft bread too. That's not like hard bread, so we're not doing any kind of tricks here. You make little sandwiches out of it. And guys, you're never going to mess up another holiday turkey ham or roast. Just carve that turkey, pick it up with a fork, dip it in the gravy, and take it right to the plate, folks. When you're out there on the grill, pick up that steak, those chops, those ribs, and take it right to the plate because somebody's hungry and ready to eat. So when you're outside, you got to ring the dinner bell. Ring-a-ling-ling, it's time for dinner. All right. I hope I'm not making anybody hungry. And everybody come up as close as you can, folks, because this is my magic trick here. Well, no, this is just a hammer right here. Now, can you verify that's a real hammer for me?
Tire department, line 1, tire,
My voice is getting a little weak. I've been talking for 10 days now. I haven't had a day off for 10 days. I hope y'all feel sorry for me and buy all my knives from me. Okay, now don't we work together every Saturday at Sam's? Don't we work together every Saturday here? Okay, so just to make sure we're not pulling nobody's leg, I need another witness. Sir, can you verify that's a real? Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm making a joke like we're working together like. All right, it's real. All right. Now, okay, before I get started, let's see. Can I borrow your gold chain though first to practice on that a little bit? Your gold chain. Oh yeah, no. I had a lady one day, I asked her that she was taking a gold chain off, walking up front, she was going to give it to me. I must have had her hypnotized or something, I don't know. Am I hypnotic? All right. Folks, I don't recommend doing this at home unless you are an expert like me, because you'll end up with the best set of butter knives in the neighborhood. There we go. Now, I'm not trying to turn this knife into a hacksaw, but just to show you it's really tough to put a burr in. I'm trying to abuse this knife, abuse this hammer as much as I can. What do you think, folks? Is that a pretty good job?
Yeah.
All right, now these are the shavings off the hammer, everybody, not off the knife. Now, let me clean the knife off a little bit here. Now, can you take a look at that and see if you see any damage to it? All right. Well, I don't know. If you're cooking dinner later, yeah. All right, folks, when we come to Sam's to buy in bulk, to get value, so we buy this much chicken, we freeze it, but we only want to cook this much. So if we take all that chicken out and thaw it out and we cook it all, what are we doing a few days later? Throwing it away because you cook too much. Now, just to show you the Sharp Select knife, we cut through some chicken bones. We're also going to cut through some wood here. If I can find any spots left. Yeah, that's why we're cutting through the hammer, we're cutting through the wood to show you to cut through frozen goods. There you go. So we cut through the hammer, we cut through the wood. Now that will pretty much make any knife dull, don't y'all think? Yeah. Alrighty, so now let's go back to our tomato. Just clean it off a little here. Sharp Select, the sharpest knife you'll ever buy. Just as sharp today, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 25 years from now. Guaranteed never to go dull, never to bend, never to break for a lifetime, folks. Even if you stick it in the garbage disposal, if you break it, and it's your fault, we'll still replace it, no questions asked. Because we love our Sharp Select knife owners. Folks, so what do you think? We got a pretty good knife? Alrighty. Now, what's the $1 million question?
How much?
How much is it? A similar knife like this sells for $59.95. Plus tax, shipping, and handling. About $70 you get it 6 to 8 weeks. It's got a black handle on it. Now, we wouldn't be here at Sam's unless we had a special value for you, a special deal. So the knife today is only $49.88 with a lifetime guarantee. Now, I can't do a lot about the price, folks, but here's what I can do. Sam's has authorized us to give you not one Sharp Select Deluxe carving knife, but two. Two for the price of one, that's not bad. And also these two Perry knives, $20 value. These are great for fruit trays, veggie trays, cutting cheese, cutting your grapes in half, ladies. A little bit of butter on your crackers, a handy little knife. I've always got one in my bedroom when I'm watching TV. If I'm eating in there and I need to cut something, I got that Perry knife right there. All right, one more cut. One more cut, we'll get y'all back to shop. We got $50, $100, $120, $140, $145. All for $49.88 with a lifetime guarantee.
You throwing the big one too?
No, this is $49.88 so far. We're still going. Lifetime guarantee. Now, folks, wouldn't it be nice if the cars you drove in here had a lifetime guarantee with them?
Yeah, I'm old.
What about our spouses? If they came with a lifetime guarantee, if they ever went dull, got bent or broke, you could send it back and get a new one. Well, folks, that's a pretty good deal. But as Sam Club members, you don't want a pretty good deal because you buy a membership here, you're looking for value. So, can somebody say, fantastic?
Fantastic.
So here we go, fantastic. The Sharp Select Deluxe Chef knife, folks. Chopping, slicing, dicing. This has got a perfect balance to it. Look at that knife, perfect balance. This knife in a gourmet magazine is $50 to $85, folks. $50 to $85 for a good chef knife like that. Now, do we have any fishermen or fisherwomen in the audience? Fishermen, here's our fillet knife. You're also going to get this. Let me get it started. There you go. Really great fillet knife. But what makes a good fillet knife is is when you can fillet the fillet. Oh, there you go, we fillet the fillet. This is my favorite knife. I love this fillet knife. Another $50 value. So just to wrap things up, folks, we got 50, we've got 100, 150, 200, 220, 240, 245, all for $49.88 with a lifetime guarantee. Do you think we've hit the good deal mark?
Yeah.
All right, that's great. I know everybody wants to take a set home right now, but I'm not going to let you do that because I'm not through yet.
Steak knife.
Everyone loves steaks, and we've got 1 steak knife, 2 steak knives, 3 steak knives, and 4 steak knives. Oh, another $40 value. That's $285 at Sharp Select Stainless Steel Cutlery. Last set you'll ever need. Sharp today, next year, forever. And they never need sharpening, folks. Yeah, I want to thank you. Y'all have been a great crowd. Give yourself a hand. Woo! $49.88 for a 10-piece set, folks. What do you think? Did we hit the really good deal mark now? A really good deal, Mark? Yes. All right, folks, let me show you what you get for your money. You get the Sharp Select Chef Series, surgical stainless steel cutlery, lifetime guarantee, 1 carving knife for $49.88. You get the second carving knife, the chef knife, the fillet knife, the 2 paring knives, the 4 steak knives, $49.88. Less than $5 a knife, folks. The lifetime guarantee is right in the box. They make great holiday gifts. Christmas right around the corner, Hanukkah, shower gifts, anniversary gifts. So folks, you don't pay me, you pay up front. I really want to thank you. So I'll pass the sets out first. Who'd like to take a set home with them today, folks? Thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Who else would like to take a set home with them? Come on up, folks. Come on up and get your sets. Who else would like to take a set home with them today, folks? Come on down, folks. It's a great deal. You want a set? Okay, let me pass out the sets first, and I'll give out the free gifts. Who else would like to take a set? You'd like to take a set, sir? Anybody else like to take a set with them? Nobody else? I'm just going to be here till Monday. Right, it's a road show, so we're not here all the time. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, just let me recycle your slips and come on up and get your free gifts, folks. There you go. Hey, you can touch the knives, check them out a little closer if you want to. I wish I could, darling. I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't have that kind of money. It has a lifetime warranty right in the box, yeah. Lifetime warranty. Check them out. Oh, $49.88 for the 10-piece set. It's got a lifetime warranty. You get the extra knife with you, too. Come on, the knives are right here if you want to check them out, so you can check them out. So nice they are. They're great knives, folks. I tell you, I'll take a set home with you. All right. My voice. Okay, well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Well, I've been talking for, Yeah, these are serrated with steak knives, so that'll cut through your cut of chicken and leg and thigh. Cut right through the bone. Yeah, the steak knives are serrated on one side. They're really great. Oh yeah, you get a free knife with it too? Yeah. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, it's got a perfect balance. Let me show you the balance on this thing. Yeah, hold it just like this. Perfect balance, man. That's a good knife. And then the fillet knife right here. That's a good one. Fillet the fillet with it.
Those are plastic handles.
Oh yeah, right there. Fillet to fillet.
Never set up.
It's 10
I work
pieces
with
all
the company.
together.
I work with the company. They're excellent. Plus the fact that